You're just going to go into it. We're going in.
Oh, we did. Let's
We went in.
restart.
No, that's okay. Keep it. Keep it. Let them know how weird I am. Are we doing the countdown? No. Oh, we're in. Hi. We're here.
Are you sure?
Mhm. You guys get to see all the things we would normally do outtakes for.
But anyway, well, welcome back to a Friday message. We're here preparing for whatever will come through from Spirit. And Indira and I, we both drew some cards, and the both of us had each two cards, and both cards, or all four cards, were the Divine Feminine, all female cards. And so I guess I want to start with Lady Portia. So what I'm hearing is like divine order. Do what you feel is right. Okay, an important lesson is unfolding. So even I feel like even if you feel like you are alone, you're the only one that has the feeling of I'm right. I need to do what I feel is right. Do it anyway. You don't need the masses behind you. Just do what is right, what you feel is right for your life, or what you feel is right for this planet, or what for humanity to be better. The other one is Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. What she's saying is truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So be open. What I'm hearing from her is like be open for messages and understanding and downloads. And what I'm hearing is like do not doubt what's coming in for you to hear. You are not small. You are a soul being. You are pure love. You're light. You are here to make a difference. Do what is right and do what you feel you need to do. Do what you're here to be called to do. Also, what I'm hearing right now from her is the whole universe is governed by female energy. And I know maybe some men don't like to hear that, but it is the truth. What I'm hearing right now, it's a female loving, nurturing, embracing energy. And we need to embrace the divine feminine on all levels, and whatever that means for you, just let it in, hear it, feel it, and bring it to everybody else who needs the love and the kindness that is needed to make a difference in their life. We're here to make a difference. We're here to change things for the better. We're here to we're like movers and shakers. And I really feel this in my heart right now when those goddesses come in and say, let us help, and let us guide you on a better path, on a loving path, on a enlightened path, and just embrace the divine feminine and be not threatened by it, but we will walk along the path with you side by side, and we show you the way in a loving and kind way. And that's what I'm hearing them say right now.
I love that. So I'm going to give one of my tells. If you ever see me moving in my seat like this or back and forth, it's because I'm deeply connected to source in that moment and I'm getting downloads or messages. So the first message that comes, we're going to piggyback very much on Bettina's opening. And we're going to invite Bettina probably to do the closing as well, because I think she's going to get some more messages from what happens. Is we when I use the phrase toxic masculinity, I am not pointing out a particular man. I'm pointing out an energy. I'm talking about an energy of men who or of the male energy that has been so deeply wounded by trying to be strong and trying to be something that they are incapable of being, because they're human beings and we can't ask them to be robots and to be all these things. When I think about my husband, we very much want to have chickens when he comes home. And then he said, "But baby, I could never kill a chicken." He's like, I can't do it. I can't, it's not anything I can do. And
Mm-hmm.
I love that he acknowledges that his softness, his gentleness, this tough guy,
Mm-hmm.
who's done all this time in prison, and he's like, I can't kill another being, and we're going to give it a name, and it's going to have a personality, and I know we're supposed to eat it, but I can't even kill it. And I said, yeah, we may have to rethink chickens, but it's that we've not allowed men to be able to say, I don't want to kill another living being.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. We've tried to make them tougher, and by we, I don't mean women
Mm-hmm.
necessarily. I just mean as a society. And so, I wonder. I often ask the big question, and I promise we're getting to the message. I often ask the big question: how did we get here? Because we were matriarchal societies, and many societies still are matriarchal, because the female is the one that creates life with the seed of the male. We hold the life within us. I often say that women cannot utilize vision boards as well as men do, because we create from the inside out, not through our eyes. We create from the source of life within us,
Oh.
whether that is our menstrual blood, or that is our heart, or the energy of, because I had a total hysterectomy, but I still have the energy of creation within me. And they tried to destroy it, but they very much failed. That toxic masculinity tried to do that. And so when I watch the news and I see all these women and children being raped over and over again, and I hear the stories. I went to Vagina Monologues one time and heard the wretched stories of things that happened to women during times of war. And I ask myself, why did the men feel like that was something that they needed to do? And it's because they're so confused as to what a real man is supposed to do. So they're acting in a way that they think is scary and empowering for them. They're trying to energetically take our power of creativity and softness through an act of violence. And it doesn't work that way. And so we, as women, as Crones, have to continue to educate ourselves and others in what the world can look like when we heal the man, and we give them a soft place to land, and we teach them, you are still a man if you cry. Whoa, sorry, I just kicked my mic. You are still a man if you cry. You are still a man if you feel. You are still a man if you don't want to kill the chicken. You are still a man. Just like women are still women when we don't have breasts, when we don't have ovaries. Womanhood and manhood has nothing to do with gender identity and what we can and can't do. It has to do with the energy of creation and softness within us. And so, all of that to say, I pulled two cards, and I was pulling some energy from those cards. I literally reshuffled the deck from the podcast that we did, and I still got the same card, birthing a new age, and the message on it is birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. See what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
And the second one was
Mm-hmm.
unbound, with these gorgeous goddess energy on there, and it's releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And so our next podcast is going to be about how we start the reinvention process, and we do that by naming and releasing any old belief systems, soul patterns, contracts, past lives that we have had. Because when we name it, when we identify it, we take away its power. When we understand why we did it, we take away its power. And so right now, we are being invited to look at the patterns of our lives, the life that we've lived here right now. What are the patterns that are coming up for you? Is it poverty? Is it addiction to food or shopping or stuff? Is it playing small? And then in this moment, and it can be all of them because all three of those apply to me. But ask yourself what your patterns are. Maybe it's failed relationships. Maybe it's choosing the right guy at the wrong time or the right girl at the wrong time. Maybe it's a belief that you have about marriage that you're only supposed to get married once because that's what society has taught us. And maybe that marriage, even though the government holds it, the marriage was really just a pact between you and that person to learn the lessons and to teach and to have the experiences together. But whatever they are, bring them all to the surface right now. Bring them all. My biggest fear of playing big, I'm going to say it out loud. I'm going to take away the power. My biggest fear of playing big is all the messengers of love that we have known through time. Most of them have been killed. Jesus, Gandhi, King, John Lennon. When their message gets too big, when they get too big, they're taken out. And I've chosen to play small because I don't want to go out that way. I want to go out my way. And in one of the messages I was listening to on the way here, she said, ask for it and expect it exactly the way you said. So I'm saying, allow me to live until I choose to take my last breath in this world. Give me the courage to speak my voice in strength. Give me the courage to understand the energy of money. Give me the ability to learn about it and to experience it. So take some time today to really name your soul patterns, your contracts, your past lives, name them and release them. Your activation is I release all old soul stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I came here to be in this present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live the same story. May I be unbound, unbound, forever unbound. And then with that, I'm going to give you, as you release those, you are birthing that new creation. You're dreaming a new world into being. So say, I am open to surrendering to the creations that are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me, please lead me, and please show me the way. So much gratitude to the Divine Feminine, so much gratitude to Rebecca Campbell for her work, for Work Your Light Oracle cards. So much gratitude for all the women and the men who've gone before us to dream this world into reality. So much gratitude for the goddesses. It is definitely something I am being called to work with as we create a new reality. And I feel complete. Bettina, do you have anything to add?
The only thing I want to add is don't fear the divine feminine. Embrace it and accept it into your life. It's not about male versus female, it's about embracing the mother energy. It's the love that only a mother can give to their children, to her children. So it's about that energy and that love. Just let it in your life and let it embrace you.
Yeah, that creative energy. Yeah, the softness. All right, guys.
All
Thanks
right.
for joining us.
Thank you, and we'll see you
at our next podcast, which we're going to talk about reinventing ourselves.
Yep. We'll see you there.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.